Hello, my name is Paige Slobard. I'm a student member of the Board of Education, and I'm here with two students from Oakdale High School to talk about an inside scoop to Oakdale High School. So, you guys can introduce yourselves and what grade are you in and things you do after school.
Hi, my name is Sabrina. I'm a senior at Oakdale High School, and I played field hockey for all 4 years of high school. I played softball for 2. I'm a part of the National Honor Society, Student Government Association, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and Future Teachers of America.
Hi, I'm Megan Schwartz. I'm a senior at Oakdale High School as well, and I also played field hockey for all 4 years of high school as well. I'm a member of the Student Government, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, the yearbook staff, as well as the Polar Plunge Club.
What is the Polar Plunge?
We fundraise all year in order to able to jump in the water for like Special Olympics, and all the money goes towards Special Olympics Maryland.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I forgot that one. I was in that too. I did that for 4 years.
Mhm.
That's really fun.
Is it just at Oakdale or do other schools do it?
I think other schools do it.
Ligonor does that as well, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Do you guys ever work with Ligonor or no? You keep it separate?
I don't think we pretty much do our own separate fundraising and all that, but Ligonor always has a big team. We have a big team too,
Yeah.
so it's super fun.
Okay. Have you guys both been at Oakdale all 4 years of high school?
Yes.
What's it been like at Oakdale? How do you like it?
I like Oakdale a lot. I mean, a lot of the people we go to school with, we've gone to school with since we were in kindergarten, and I think it's a really positive environment. It's an easy place to do work, and there's not very cliquey. There's a lot of open friend groups, and we just have especially our grade. We have a really competitive grade, but we're also really good friends with each other. So
Competitive? Do you mean academically?
academically, athletically, just
Everything
all
is-
around. We had a really good
We
class.
probably have about 4 or 5 D1 commits for athletics, and then academic-wise, we have someone going to Harvard, 2 people going to MIT, someone going to Cornell. It's just crazy.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we had a great grade.
Congrats to Oakdale. Good job, guys. So what are some things that you do after school that would connect you with students who don't go to Oakdale?
So I actually volunteer at this place on Wednesdays. It's in Lucas Village, and there's kids there that are actually in the TJ schools, Spring Ridge schools, around those areas, and I volunteer there. It's underprivileged kids, so we have pizza nights for them, and we do crafts and stuff. So I guess they're a little younger, not really the high school age yet, but that's how I get to connect with some people from there. And then Meg and I also go to a youth group at Damascus Road Community Church, and there's a lot of different schools in there, a lot of Ligonor
and Damascus, South Carroll. And we also occasionally attend Young Life, which is Oakdale, but then we also have all county or all area Young Life, where we get to connect with people from Ligonor and Urbana, and then we go to camp with them together.
How often does that happen?
The Young Life and the youth group are both once a week, and they're throughout the span of the school year, so from September to May.
Okay. And how would you say that has impacted your experience just overall being in Frederick County?
It's helped us get to meet a lot of other people. It's not always we often forget about people from other schools because we don't really go to other schools that much. I guess sports has really helped us the most probably to get to know other people. But through youth group, we met one of our good friends is from South Carroll, and we know a couple of Ligonor people. So it just helps you see there's more outside of Oakdale and more to other schools. There's some really cool schools in Frederick, so getting to meet their people, we've gotten to become really good friends with them. It's super cool.
Anything to add or no?
Yeah, basically what she said, through the youth groups and sports, we've gotten to meet people from other schools, and they're all super nice, and we've gotten to talk to them about their school environment, which seems almost as great as Oakdale.
Mm-hmm. So what's your favorite thing about Oakdale's school environment?
I'd say we have really good faculty. I think our teachers definitely make an impact on our education. I've gotten really close with some teachers over the years. I've had some teachers 3 times. So once you have a teacher a couple of times, you get really close with them. And then just the events we do, Mr. Oakdale, we have homecoming, we have the carnival, we have just a bunch of stuff that's everybody gets together. The pep rallies, that's always fun. So I think our school spirit especially is really good there.
Mm-hmm. Also, the athletic coaches, they really support you when you're through your sports, and most of our coaches have won state championships 1 or 2 times, and they're all motivating. I've never really had a coach that's put me down. They've all motivated me to do my best, and even the coaches, they help you with academic wise and athletic wise.
Mm-hmm. Good to hear. So what does a typical day at Oakdale look like? What's the schedule look like, and who do you normally talk with? Talk with the same people every single day, or do you branch out and talk to different people?
So we have school starts at 7:30, and we go on like the block schedule, so like the 80 minutes or whatever. And I guess at this point in our senior year, we don't see many of the underclassmen too much, but there is programs like the ambassadors and all that where you can like mentor younger students, and like a couple of our friends have done those. But the time where you really get to see like kids from other grades and stuff is mostly in set, which is like, it's called student enrichment time, but it's like a free period almost. It's like homeroom. And so that they like randomize where all the kids go for that. So I have a set class, like it has a bunch of freshmen, a bunch of sophomores, and so like that's a good way to talk to some people that you normally wouldn't run into like on your daily path. And then lunches too, like our lunches are pretty mixed up. So I had lunch with my brother last semester who's like a freshman, so it was cool to see him. Like that's the only time I'll see him. So
I'd say like our classes, like you really get to talk to people from every grade level. Like I know I have a couple friends in each grade, and like most of my, the only classes that are really just your grade level are like your FCC classes or like your English 11 or even like math and like sciences. They have multiple different grade levels, and then of course your electives. So you really get to like talk and like bond with people from different grade levels as well as your own throughout the day.
Okay. And what's your favorite thing about the Oakdale student body?
I think we're all pretty supportive of each other. Like, we're competitive, I guess, but at the end of the day, like, we're all proud of each other. It was really cool, like, getting to see where everyone got into college and, like, where they decided to go to college. And I'd say, like, everyone was pretty relatively happy for each other. Like, we supported each other throughout the way. We have a lot of good tutoring programs, so I've helped my friends have helped me, and, like, I'd say everyone generally wants to help each other and, like, build each other up, which is really nice.
I'd say the same, like, being in Oakdale, it's such a supportive community. Like, no matter what you do, you know you're, like, supported. And everyone's, like, so diverse and doing different things, and just everyone supports each other.
Mm-hmm. I think that's good to hear, especially for students who are, like, 8th graders that are coming up and going in high school, because the transition from middle school to high school can be a bit jarring and scary for 8th graders.
Right.
I think it's good to hear that you're supported and you got somebody having your back all the time.
Definitely.
Yes.
So what's been your favorite after-school experience? Because you guys are both involved in a lot of clubs. Which one's your favorite?
I know SGA has been a lot of fun, just because they're the ones that put on a lot of events, I guess. National Honor Society is, like, that one's fun, too. We mostly do, like, the blood drive and a couple, like, clothing drives and food drives. But SGA's been really fun with, like, the pep rallies and homecoming, and they just put on the more, like, fun events, I guess. That's where you get to really see the school spirit. So.
I'd say my most fun or impactful club would be FCA. We do many events. For example, this year and every year through FCA, which is the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, we sponsor a child and we take donations, and then we're able to send her the money in a different country, which can help her with her education, and like it just like helps her get through school where people in like impoverished countries may not be able to.
Mm-hmm.
And through FCA, we also did a teacher breakfast. So on a teacher work day where teachers didn't have school, we all got there early, made them breakfast, and like the teachers were all so appreciative of it, as they had to work on a day that we didn't have school. And through FCA, we're able to bond with each other and like provide for other people.
Mm-hmm. And what's one thing that you want people who don't go to Oakdale to know about Oakdale?
I think we want people to know that we're more than just our sports. Like, a lot of the time, like, people see, like, we won states, and, like, our school likes to talk about that a lot, which is great because it's a good thing. But, I mean, we're a good academic school, too. Like, we are involved in a lot of stuff, and, like, I feel like we try and promote, like, the balanced, like, school life. You know, there's no person at our school that, like, is only good at sports and, like, just gets away with it. Like, you have to, like, be a good student, too, and, like, our coaches and teachers really push us to be like a better student than an athlete. We don't really get off the hook with that kind of stuff, which I think is good. Like, we're held accountable. So mostly just like letting people know, like, we work hard in like all the things that we do.
I'd say academic wise, like, although everyone's like high up academic wise, I've never feel like threatened or like challenged by another person. Like, I just like do my best, and like I've never like tried. We do compete, but you don't feel the need to like try to be better than anyone else, like, or threaten. Like, everyone just like pushes each other to be better.
It's healthy competition.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good.
Definitely.
That's good to have. So you both are seniors. What are your plans after graduation?
I'm attending Penn State in the fall, So I'll be going in undecided there at University Park. So I'm excited for that.
I plan on attending the University of Tennessee in Knoxville, and I plan on majoring in business analytics, which I actually, going into high school, had no clue what I wanted to do with my life, but thanks to my business teacher, one of the best teachers I ever had at Oakdale, she helped me decide that business was my calling, and now I will be majoring in it in college.
That's awesome. Well, congratulations.
Thanks.
Thank you for watching.